everyone, and welcome to the main event, Mark's Figure Edition. It's a YouTube exclusive. Welcome to our YouTube channel. I am your first co-host. I am Troy Adams, and with me, as always, is my co-host, Greg. What's up, Greg?
What up?
Hey, this is part 2 of our first ever figure edition. You definitely want to go check out part 1. It is right here on the YouTube channel. Just search for part 1. I've labeled them part 1, 2, and 3. And right after you're done watching this, go check out part 3. And you'll get notifications about all this if you like and subscribe and tick the little bell up in right next to the subscribe button. You'll get notifications on all that. And once we hit 100 subscribers, we can get our own custom URL here on YouTube. So please do that so you don't have to always search for us, or new people don't have to search for us. But if you subscribe, you won't have to search at all, because you'll be notified whenever we post a new video just like this, where we're talking figures. In the future, we're going to be talking games and all that good stuff. But today, specifically, we're talking what's new in the wrestling figure world. So if you're a figure hunter, figure collector, and all of that, you'll definitely want to stick around. And also follow us on social media so you can be notified on social media if you're on there more than you are YouTube. Follow us Twitter and Instagram. We are at @main_event_marks. Or on Facebook, it's facebook.com/main event marks pod. You can also email us too if you have anything to say via email. If you don't feel like DMing us on social media or replying or commenting or anything like that, you can email us privately. It's maineventmarkspod@gmail.com. And now on with part dose of the show,
what's
baby.
Coming? Like, what are you looking forward to as far as figures?
I have all of the. All right. I don't want no one to think I'm sexist, but I just don't care about Brandy. I'm sorry, but I have all of the other AEW figures pre-ordered. I just don't see the need for a Brandy right now.
Yeah, I don't know why. Like,
I've told people this, they assume I'm being sexist or something. No, if I'm like, they could have came out with like Sheeta, I would have bought that one in a heartbeat. No reason to have Brandy in the first line. We gotta wait for Hangman and MJF. I'm like, that ticks me off. I think I might have said that to like 10 people.
yeah, like, I don't understand why, and they got Brandy, but it's like, they don't have, like, I'd even accept Riho or Nyla Rose before Brandy.
Yeah,
but
exactly. I'm like, why? I mean, or Britt Baker.
Oh, yeah.
Why Brandy? I mean,
because, man, it's AEW with Brandy.
Her husband's the, one of the 100 vice presidents I know, so.
Yeah, well, she's got to jackhammer her way onto that show, and she's going to jackhammer her way into that toy line. She wants to say she has a toy of herself. I don't know. But yeah, the AEW toys, definitely looking good. Ooh, the second
they
line...
look amazing, by the way, I gotta say. I wouldn't just say good, but...
Oh, for sure. And you and I were talking about how the first line comes out, August, and then the second line comes out a month later in September.
Yeah, I was genuinely surprised at that, and I'm happy it is, but yeah, I gotta pre-order those when Ringside puts them up. They have not put up Series 2 yet.
Yeah, so go check out ringsidecollectibles.com, or I think it's still wrestlingfigures.com you can go to.
It's both, actually, yeah.
Yeah, so... but the one I was looking at these toys, because I never pre-order figures. I only do that with games. And I had seen the New Japan figures. Speaking of which, have you pre-ordered any of those?
Okada.
Okay, that's the only one.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I want them all, especially because they got the second line. They've got the rest of LIJ in it. They've got Bushi.
That's literally not coming out till next April, which I'm ticked about.
Yeah. But it's got Sonata, Bushi, Evil. I was like, dang, they've literally got all of LIJ in there, which is awesome. It's my favorite stable in all of New Japan. But yeah, I looked at the figures and I was like, holy crap, they're like $44 a piece. And that's before shipping and handling. I'm like,
you might as well throw something on there for $5 and get free shipping at that point.
Right. I mean, they're beautiful figures. They come with a lot of stuff, like, Evil comes with, like, an actual, like, looks like a silk robe, and his scythe and everything. And they come with, a bunch of extra stuff. And they're beautiful figures, but $44 freaking dollars, man. Like, dang.
The Jushin Thunder Liger was 60, so keep that in mind.
Yeah. They've got two of them. They've got don't they have a chase variant of that one too?
Yeah, the evil one. Or
yeah,
I don't know if it was evil, but he's in black, but I don't know if it was evil or not. But...
No, it was just an alternate attire. But yeah, it was like black and gold instead of the white and red. So
I'm gonna be getting the white and red one for sure. That's the one I know and love.
Yeah, right. That's his most common, and then that's the one he was wearing that when you and I saw him in Brooklyn at Takeover.
That's right, yeah.
Yeah, so gotta throw that in there, by the way. But yeah, those are coming. The UFC figures, though. What I started to say was, who makes those? I forget.
I don't know the manufacturer's name at the moment. Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if it was Storm Collectibles, though.
Sorry, I'm not as super prepared. As far as who makes them. I had seen them before, but yeah, they're you want to talk about more beautiful figures, man. Like those, from what I've seen so far, they look freaking good.
Definitely getting Donald Cerrone.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe Conor McGregor, but Cerrone for sure is one of my favorites. And then Max Holloway too.
Oh yeah. Jazzwares. Sorry to cut you off. They're the ones that make him. And they're going to be $24 a piece. A little pricey, but
that tells me they're probably going to be 15 standard in stores.
Probably.
Ringside usually takes about $10 more for everything. That's why I think the AEW figures will be 15 as well.
I hope so. For those of you that don't know, the line, they got Khabib Nurmagomedov, Max Holloway, John Jones, Daniel Cormier, Conor McGregor, Donald Cerrone in gray shorts, which is a UFC limited edition, and then they've got a Chase variant Donald Cerrone in white shorts, and that's also a limited edition. So now those are going to be $27.99, or the Chase variant is. I'm sorry, the standard Donald Cerrone is $23.99.
I think pre-ordering a Chase variant kind of defeats the purpose of it being a Chase.
Yeah. Yeah, so those look good, though, from the pictures I've seen. I mean, they look much better than the Jakks figures that they had years ago. It was Jakks.
Those were like really oversized, I thought.
Yeah, I know. I was like, it was like the deluxe version of the old WWE and TNA figures, which, I do own a few, but I'm like, they're not my favorite figures because they're so huge. When you're doing a fig fed, how do you use them,
That was one of my main complaints about it. Yeah, seriously. Like, if you put a Jakks figure next to a Mattel one, they just look too damn, like, roided up.
Right, yeah, giants. Another thing I saw that was coming was from the Masters of the WWE Universe line.
Yeah.
First I saw, this one was everywhere, the Hulk Hogan and the Stone Cold Steve Austin.
Yeah, those look cool.
Yeah, they look fine. The Hulk Hogan face is a little off. I don't think these ones are meant to be like super accurate perfect, So,
no, they're not. They're supposed to be cartoony. So
yeah. And he kind of, what he kind of looks like is the old Hulk Hogan cartoon back in the 80s and 90s, whatever.
That's the first thing I thought about, honestly.
Yeah, he looks like it was Hulk Hogan's Rockin' Wrestling or whatever it was called. Yeah, so it kind of reminds me of that. Hulk Hogan comes with like a battle axe. Stone Cold comes with like viper arms or rattlesnake arms, excuse me. And then
like the old t-shirt he had.
Yeah. And then they've got a special like ring for them with like snakes coming out of the ring posts and crap. That looks kind of cool. And then
I didn't see a second ring coming. That was a shock to me.
Yeah. Yeah. And it's got like, instead of doing steps, it's got like a rope bridge or whatever. That's kind of. And then the ones I've been seeing recently, or that I just saw, was there's a Braun Strowman. He's in like some spiked armor and he's got some like under eye face paint. There's an Undertaker. He's like all gray, and he almost looks like a cross between like Raiden and like Shao Kahn or something. And then there's The Rock. He's got a gold. It looks like a championship around his waist. and comes with, I don't even know, some kind of blunt instrument. And then I think that's Big E, isn't it? Or is that Kofi Kingston?
That's all three of the New Day. The head spins 3 times.
Oh my gosh, that's awesome.
That's the one I want perfect. The most.
Yeah, that's freaking awesome. Yeah, and they come in their pink and blue outfit. Pretty sweet. So if you're into the WWE Masters of the WWE Universe line, those are definitely something to look out for.
I have Macho Man, Triple H, and Roman Reigns. Those are the only ones I want the Ultimate Warrior, but I can't find them anywhere.
Oh, yeah. Real quick to wrap this up, if you had to suggest where to look for figures, whether it's websites or stores or whatever, what would you go with? Because my first thought, besides Ringside Collectibles that we talked about, is Target.
Target's usually good in stores. Walmart, I believe the Master Universe is only for Walmart, so that's literally your only thing for Walmart. But Walmart.com actually has quite a few figures, actually. You'd be surprised. Yeah, so.
That's good to know.
Online, Walmart.com works. In stores, Walmart sucks, so Target.
Yeah. And if you're looking for certain, like, more easy to find figures for cheap and you're in a pinch or whatever, you really want to get something, Five Below, sometimes will have stuff that I've seen in there. I mean, it's usually not anything groundbreaking, but I've seen some basics in there that I was like, cool. They only sell basics. So if you're okay with buying the occasional basic, that's your store.
It's a good spot to go to if you're buying gifts for kids too.
Yeah, absolutely. If you want like cheaper electronic equipment that'll get you by, if you're looking for, quick decorations, or yes, basic wrestling, WWE figures, Five Below is a good store. So I think those are probably the main spots, right?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, I can't think of any more off the top of my head.
I mean, if you're near a TJ Maxx, sometimes they get like old figures. I found a couple of good ones there. I found a Shelton Benjamin Chase variant there. So,
wow.
There's, just random places. Just check. They happen to sell toys. Burlington's another good one too. So.
Well, that's good to know. I'll definitely check those out because I got those stores nearby. So if you're a collector, there's some quick tips for you.